Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina and Lennox Arena or Center. Here in Raleigh, North Carolina, Game 2 is underway. Svechnikov will bring it around the net. Gonna go to the point. Slavin, early shot, stopped there by Markstrom. Meyer will pass it to himself, but that goes all the way to Jarvis. Mulrooney will bring it in. Tries a shot. That was blocked by Pesci's skate. And now comes to Hughes. Here's Timo Meyer. Will center that. That misses Jasper Bratt out of his reach. Luke Hughes back to get it in his own end. Pesci off the skate, goes right back to him. Pesci shoots it, short side, Anderson to save. Mulrooney's got it. Svechnikov, a nice move. He'll send it off, Slavin. Here's Svechnikov, he'll shoot it. Good save made by Markstrom. Puck goes into the corner. Timo Meyer. Pesci will send it. Here's a shot. Scores! Oh, what a shot! Jasper Bratt, his first of the playoffs. And New Jersey strikes first in Game 2. It's going to be 4 minutes and 23 seconds into this game, and this is just a bullet, a missile right to the corner of the net. The hit there by Jarvis was actually causing the play there after a pass. Jasper Bratt just onside there, and with that back foot wrister is able to beat Frederick Anderson on that stick side, and the Devils off to a good start.
New Jersey goal, his first
Here
on the playoffs. Scored by number 63, Jasper Bratt. The assist to number 22, Brent Pesci, and number 28, Timo Meyer. Timely goal, 4:23 of
Nico
the first
Hischier
period.
and Jack
That is
Roslovic.
Bratt, his first on the
One by
playoffs
Hischier,
from
and it's
Pesci
behind the
and
net
Meyer
for
at
Siegenthaler.
4:23 of the first period.
Mercer's on it. Took it off the puck there by Fost. He got 1-on-2 there. Here's Roslovic centering that pass, blocked by Hamilton. And now over to Siegenthaler. He'll send it. Here's a shot. Stopped by Anderson. He'll hang on. Hischier and Roslovic. One by Hischier. Siegenthaler will shoot it. That was blocked. Siegenthaler again. That tipped by Tatar over top of the net. And Mercer's got it for the Devils. Hamilton. Mercer. Hamilton again. He'll center it down. Try to get it to Tatar, but that was blocked. He'll circle around in his own end. Jasper Fost is with it. Burns. Centering it down. Here's Roslovic. He's in, and a good move stopped there by Markstrom, collected by Hamilton. Around the board, Siegenthaler. He takes a big hit. And Nason. And picked up by Jordan Martinook. Roslovic comes in again. Here it is, centering pass. Carrier will center it. That shot just wide by Walker. And here's a shot, and that one sticks to Markstrom. He hangs on. Paul Cotter and Jesperi Kokanyemi. And it's won by Orlov. Here's a shot blocked. Cotter up to Nathan Bastian. Nathan Bastian, nice move, and he can't get more control of that. And now Cotter on the interception. That one was blocked off Walker's skate. Dylan walks in, and that breaks a stick as it was deflected. Anderson had to be secure of that to make sure that it didn't go through his wickets.
On those kind of shots, it kind of fools the goaltender maybe a little bit.
Orlov, Walker, Jarvis coming in, he shoots it, and an easy one for Markstrom to handle there. Oh, and here's Aho, one-timer. Oh, big one for Markstrom, unbelievable stop. That is a big save there for Markstrom with the trapper. And here's a shot, they score! Jack Hughes, after a centering pass that may almost have gone to the point, they tricked them. And Jack Hughes was in the slot, and he buries it to make it 2-0 New Jersey. It's going to start with Timo Meier with this nice move. He's going to back off and see Hughes. He's a little bit wide open there. Aho is late to get to him. We're going to see it here. Here's the fake and goes to the backhand. And there's the centering pass. And Hughes does not hesitate to get this puck on goal. And Rob Brandamore is not liking this right now from his team. Trying to think of something to get it past Jacob Markstrom.
New Jersey Devils goal. His first on
Jacob
the playoffs.
Slavin on this.
Scored by number 86,
Sebastian
Jack
Aho.
Hughes. The assist to number 28,
Go around.
Timo Meier. And number 22,
Mulrooney will shoot tip, and Markstrom's got it. It got tipped by something
in the first
front.
period. That is Hughes, his first on the playoffs from Meier and Pesce at 13:27 of the first period.
Hughes and Aho on it. Mulrooney shoots. They score! Tipped in front. Seth Jarvis gets the Hurricanes going. Well, good shot here by Mulrooney, at least to get something on net. Knows that there's going to be a screen or a deflection to get this through, and that's exactly what Jarvis does. Well, good one there for the Hurricanes, as that did not take long. And here's Smesnikov, and that's off the blocker.
Scored by number 24, Seth Jarvis. The assist to number 16, Alex Mulrooney.
Hischier and Roslovic.
Jacob Slavin.
Brent Pesce along the boards.
Time of the goal,
Luke Hughes.
14:35
Tomas
of the
Tatar,
first
and he's
period.
got speed. Here he is. Nice move.
second
Mercer
longest
is in.
on the
Good
playoffs.
save made by
Seth Jarvis
Anderson, as Mercer
from
almost finished off
Mulrooney
that
and
neat play
Slavin
from
at
Tatar there.
14:35 of the first period.
Stankowski will center it. Here's Roslovic. Got to the point. Mulrooney. Slew shooting that. Stop. Rebound. Puck is still loose. And Mercer's got it. He'll send it far up. That's out of the reach of Pesce, but Nico Hischier's got it. And now caught by Tatar with a pass. Mercer, good stop there. Gets it back. Tatar shoots it. Another save for Anderson. Slavin now up to Roslovic. He'll come in. Nice play protecting the puck, and gets a good chance and stopped by Markstrom there. Mason. And that's off the boards on a bad angle. Shot blocked there by Tatar. Hischier's got it. Hischier's out of gas here. He takes a hit in the boards there by Foss. Hischier still taking pressure. He's not going to give up though, but now he does. Good pressure there by Andre Palat, but can't win the battle. And Brent Burns is going to get a penalty here for interference. Ref signals the interference call on Burns. Yeah, that's not a good penalty. It looks like it's just a good board battle, and just ends up taking a bad penalty there. .7 seconds on the clock, and the first 2 seconds is not going to matter, as it's already dumped down the ice. Nico Hischier, it is 1-1 so far. There was a good chance by Jack Roslovic, close one. 2-1 for the Devils though.
And the shots after that first period, the Hurricanes 13, they had a lot of shots in that period. And 8 for the Devils. They need more offensive pressure. Hits are 13 for Carolina, 3 for New Jersey. Time on attack, 244 Carolina, 241 for New Jersey. Passing percentages 89.2% for Carolina, 75% for New Jersey. Face-off wins 7-4 in favor of Carolina. And the only penalties so far taken by Burns in the last couple of games.
We haven't really seen a lot of penalties recently. There was 2 penalties in the last game that penalties were taken. It was in, I believe it was the Oilers and the Golden Knights, I believe. I can't remember. Anyways, here we go for the second period. Stahl will get it. Orlov, that one blocked. Here comes Hischier, centering pass. Here comes Hughes. And he scores! Jack Hughes, his second of the game, second of the playoffs. And New Jersey has taken a 3-1 lead. And I think that is the fastest goal. Just a couple seconds into a period, Jack Hughes is just going to go in. He doesn't really deke as much like a lot of players would. But there's what he always does. Goes fake it to the backhand like he's going to go over the glove. Put it to the blocker's side on the actual. A lot of players do that move, but they do extra fakes.
Yeah, it's true. New Jersey Devils goal. His second on the game and second on the postseason.
Hughes, Meyer.
Scored by number 86,
Pesce.
Jack Hughes. The assist to number 13,
Jasper Bratt, will center it. Pesce, and a save. Anderson almost got through all that traffic.
Time of the goal, 16 seconds into the second period. That is Hughes, his second on the game and the postseason from Hischier and Hamilton at 16 seconds into the second period.
And Meyer. Here's Pesce, that one blocked, and here's a shot, a pad stop there. And here's his brother Luke, stopped by Anderson. Aho and Hischier. Here's Mulrooney now up to Jacob Slavin. Nice move. And Luke Hughes still has the puck. Here's Dawson Mercer being pressured from the back. And that goes all the way back down. And that's kept in. Here's a pass and 2 on 4 there. Tatar and a stop there. Mulrooney trying to clear it, and she does. And Nason will center it to Tatar, trying to get it over and having trouble trying to connect with their teammate. Siegenthaler, a blast that barely got through. Hamilton, another blast, stop there. And trying to center that, but Roslovic is able to take care of that one. Here's Shane Gostisbehere. And here's a shot, and Roslovic around the boards. Burns will center it. Foss shoots it, stopped there by Markstrom, cleared away. Eric Halla now will come up. Eric Halla centering it. Jesperi Kotkaniemi on that one will break it up. Will Carrier, excuse me. Burns. Martinook. And takes him down. Siegenthaler. Halla. And here is Nason. Faking it a couple times. He goes in. He shoots it. And Anderson, a big save there. And lost the puck. Kakaniemi going a little too fancy there. Here comes Hughes. Good hit on him. That's a missed pass as no one read that play at all. And here's a chance here. They score!
Timo Meier with his first of the playoffs as a 2-on-0 developed on the zone entry. And New Jersey is up 4-1 in the second. Not turning out so well for Carolina as they have turned over chances for New Jersey, but this one they failed that one as they re-enter the zone, and a 2-on-0 develops with Hughes. Yeah, with Hughes and with Hughes and Meier. His first on the playoffs.
He buries that perfectly.
Scored by number 28, Timo Meier.
On this
the assist
Walker.
to number 86,
and that's
Jack
way
Hughes.
Out of the reach.
And number
and
63
Pesci is able to
Jasper
get there and make
Brett.
it icing.
Time of the goal, 11:57 of the second period. That is Meier, his first on the playoffs from Hughes and Brett at 11:57 of the second period.
And the face-off is won. Walker. Stahl. Robinson will shoot. Stopped by Markstrom. He wants to play. He'll do that. Here comes Meier. He'll boost himself through. Hughes. And here's a shot. Deflected. That hit, I think, I couldn't even tell who actually tipped that. It was tipped. New Jersey leads the shots 18-17 so far. And the faceoff is won. Luke Hughes shoots it deflected. Another one for Anderson to stop there off a deflected opportunity.
So many deflections we have seen in this game, and there's another one.
Here's Dmitry Orlov. Jarvis. And that one did not expect to go the way the Hurricanes wanted that. Jarvis, a big hit there. Here's a chance, and Svechnikov can't get a shot to go. Here's Bastian. And getting it, Hamilton, a blast, and that one was stopped. Back for Hamilton. And Siegenthaler, good blast, stop there from Anderson. Here comes Seth Jarvis. Jarvis is in, he shoots it, good stop there. Around the net, goes out in front, and Markstrom, a big one there. And it's caught by Jarvis. He'll shoot that. That one stopped. Mulrooney at the point. Jarvis again. Almost token there. Here's a Slavin toward the net. That's into the corner. Jarvis will not hesitate. Shot. Reload scores! Slavin!
And Carolina gets back. Well, good pressure by the Hurricanes there. Kept the play going, and Slavin is able to catch Markstrom out of position and just hammer this by him.
Well, it is now a 2-goal game now. Carolina's not done yet. Jasper Foss will come in. Oh, what a move. He's in. He scores! What a goal by Jasper Foss! His first of the playoffs is a beauty. And it's 4-3 now.
The 4-2 goal a couple of seconds. The 4-2 goal comes and then 4-3 a couple seconds later. I can't say much about this. This is just a beauty by Jasper Foss. He times that perfectly to deke around the checking opportunity from Siegenthaler, and that shot is just perfect blocker side. And there's some good news for Rob Brendamore.
Well, this is something good finally there for the Canes. 17 seconds to go in the second. And here we go. Looking for another one. Fast again, and another save there. Roslovic checked. Trying to get one last shot here. They do, but it's stopped by Markstrom. Not in time for a rebound. But Jasper Foss gets the goal that puts Carolina a goal away, a goal short of tying this game up. Carolina looking on a comeback here.
All right, and the shots after that. Second period, 13 New Jersey, 11 Carolina. The total shots of 24 to 21 in favor of Carolina. Hits are 22 to 11 in favor of the Hurricanes. Time on attack, 5:42 New Jersey, 4:56 Carolina. Passing percentages, 82.7% for Carolina and 75.8% New Jersey. Face-off wins 14-7 in favor of the Canes. And New Jersey connected on their power play just 16 seconds in to the second period. But here we go for the third now.
All right, thank you, Ray, for all that. Here we go, third period.
Carolina Hurricanes goal!
So far,
his second on the playoffs. Scored by number 74, Jacob Slavin. Assisted to number 24, Seth Jarvis. And number 37, Andre Svechnikov. Time of the goal, 19:14 of the second period.
And here's Pesci with this.
Second of the playoffs from
Hughes
Jarvis
not able to hold it.
At 19:14.
And a shot that was deflected wide.
Carolina
and now
Hurricanes
Svechnikov is with it. Gets it to Mulrooney and almost had a breakaway there for Seth Jarvis. He was open.
Jasper.
There was a shot and a save in the rebound. It looked like it got behind Anderson, but doesn't seem like it did. Here's Svechnikov, nice move, and he's not going to go for the puck. He just randomly passed it to the end boards, hoping someone would go for it.
Time of the goal.
And that shot into the corner. And Tatar, easy save there for Anderson. He'll hang on to that one.
From Burns and Roslovic at 19:43 of the second period.
Here's Hamilton. Hamilton will shoot it and a stop. Where's the puck? Caught by Brent Burns. Roslovic comes in 2-on-1. Roslovic to Fast, and that one blocked by Siegenthaler's skate.
That was a good job right there to get in the passing lane to deny the passing opportunity.
And Jankowski offside as someone was still in the zone. He's sure collected now by Fast. Burns shoots it. Blocker save there by Markstrom. Now it's Nico Hischier. He'll shoot that. That stopped. And centering pass. Kakaniemi on that. And here's a chance here. Brent Burns. And a shot. Markstrom, unbelievable! You've got to be kidding me. Jankowski slams his stick on the boards. He can't believe it.
Well, pretty much that was very close between Burns and Jankowski. You can see the distance between them. Of course, Markstrom has a lot of time to move to his side there. He knows it's going to happen, so he reacts in time.
Hala and Kokanyemi. And a shot, that one blocked. Stefan Nason is on it. Here, retreat back. Here's Eric Hala with it. Nason, center it, Palat, and blocker save there. Went around the net to the point, but Will Carrier takes care of that. Jordan Martinook off the boards. Carrier coming on side here. Here's Kokanyemi to the point. Burns, and that's way outside. And a shot, Slavin, a chance on net, that was stopped. And he gets poke-checked there by Nason as he was trying to spin around. Here comes Dougie Hamilton. And here's a shot, blocker saved there by Anderson. Mulrooney's with it. Gonna get it up, here's Slavin. Trying to center it. Here's Stahl, almost losing that. Mulrooney shoots it. That was blocked in front by Slavin. And here's a chance here. Good play there by Drury to get back into play. There's a pass across, and that doesn't go. Here comes Drury with Stahl. Drury, he's in, and Markstrom with the save. Under 7 minutes to go in the third. Here's Slavin. Mulrooney shooting, and a stop there. Stahl, Svechnikov, and a shot tipped by Mulrooney, stopped by Markstrom. Good chances for Mulrooney there. Gets a couple shots and then gets a deflection, which is even better. And just a couple great chances. Carolina has been pressuring in these recent minutes as they're looking to tie this game up. Orlov will shoot that one, blocked, and then Nemec is on it. And here's a 2-on-1, Bratt and Hughes will center it. One-timer, and Anderson makes the save. And Dillon shoots it, and Anderson with the save again. New Jersey with 2 extra shots there to get back in the lead. Cotter and Aho on this one. One by Cotter. Here's a shot. Anderson another save. Hanging on to that. Orlov. Walker. Jarvis is coming in. Here's Aho. Good block there. Oh, nice move. He goes in, slides, sends it across, and that was stopped by Anderson. Orlov's got it. Svechnikov with it. Orlov entering the zone clean. Orlov will shoot that one, blocked, and almost took a funny deflection off something. And here's a chance. Cotter, he's in, and Anderson with the stop as he tried to go far side. Nico Hischier and Jack Roslovic. And Jankowski has got it now. Hughes on the interception. Nico Hischier will get it. Here's a pass across, and Mercer can't get his stick on that. Mulrooney to Slavin. Jasper Fost to the point. Jankowski sending it. Mulrooney trying to get out of the reach. Here's a Jankowski. That was blocked in the corner. 47 seconds left in the third. Here's Dougie Hamilton now. Hamilton centering it. There's a shot that just went wide of the target. And putting it on net, that was stopped. And Mercer's going to go after it. Mercer attacks it. One-timer. Anderson the save. 21.8 on the clock. New Jersey looking to keep this lead going just for 21 more seconds.
If you're Carolina in this situation, you need to get to the opposing zone as possible
as quick as possible. Get some great offensive opportunities. Oh, man. And Svechnikov steals it. Here's a chance. And Jarvis has got it. He's in. Jarvis! And a stop by Markstrom. Great chance. And that is going to go all the way down the ice. And that will pretty much do it. Yes, it will. And a one-timer. And Dylan will completely end it, as he one-times that by Anderson. And it's a 5-3 Devils lead with 2 seconds remaining. And the Devils, we can tell, will force a game. Will force the series to be tied at 1, headed to Newark, New Jersey. Well, that's a good shot there. Well, that is a good shot there on the blocker side. There's not much Anderson could possibly do about that one. Expected to get a blocker on it.
New Jersey Devils goal.
And that is going to do it.
On the playoffs, scored by number 5, Brendan Dillon.
The game 2s are over as the Devils 18, will take it to New Jersey with the series tied at 1.
Goal, 1958 of the third period.
The Devils have played really well from the start of this game. But Carolina was the aggressor. And the Devils found some way to get through it. Well, it's been a great game here in Raleigh for Game 2. The Game 3 is up next. We will see you there. Devils 5, Hurricanes 3. Thanks for watching Game 2. All right, this is a big one. Here we go. We got the Game 3s now. Let's get it. We have finally arrived here. All right, let's go. Oh, 1 sec, chat. Alright, we're back. Oh, man. Already 8:55? Holy. Alright. Game 3. Let's go.
Welcome here to Canada Life Center here in Winnipeg, Manitoba. It is Game 3 of this Best of 7 series. Series is even at 1. Who will take the series lead at the end of this game? We will see. Morrissey, here comes Gabe Velarde. He'll send it around. Culveray's on it. And we'll send it. One-timer and a good shot. 101.2 miles per hour on that one-timer by Josh Morrissey. Here's Stamkos and Culveray, and it's won by Culveray. We'll center that. There's a backhand on net, and that was stopped.
Bro, my cord is coming up.
Connor will center it. There's a shot. They score! Sophia Culveray with her first goal of the playoffs, and it's 1-0 Winnipeg.
Well, this is a great deflection by Culveray to start to get the crowd on their feet early. This is a great shot.
Winnipeg Jets goal. Carrier now down to Yossi. Here is Nyquist. He'll shoot. Stopped by Connor Hellebuck. He hangs on to that for the first shot for Nashville in Game 3. And number 44, Josh Morrissey. Time of the goal. O'Reilly and Shifley. Nyquist. Here's Yossi, broken stick. And they clear it. Here comes Ehlers. Ehlers trying to get it to the side. Morrissey was there, but no one is with him. Here comes Ryan O'Reilly. Slapper and Hellebuck with the stop. O'Reilly and Shifley. Jeremy Lauzon. Brady Skiji, his shot off the boards, and here's Nyquist. He shoots, and that's wide as well. And trying to take it. Here's Cole Perfetti. Oh, and a trick pass there to Sandberg. Here's a pass over. And a pass to Shifley, and a save made by Soros.
A good look there by the Jets there, and I think Sandberg was trying to center that pass to the slot to Ehlers.
Sissons and Nemestikov won by the Jets. And a shot and a good save made there by UC Soros. Evangelista, here's Brady Skiji. Here's Appleton. And Pionk, and that's out of the zone, caught by Smith. And Sissons now knocked down at the line. Here's Niederreiter, Appleton. There's a backhand on net and a stop. Rebound on the wraparound chance from Niederreiter. That was stopped by Soros. And here's a backhand on net. Good move there by Brendan Smith. And Appleton's got it here. He's got speed.
And he shoots, and a save made by Saros. And it went to the wrong guy after the pass from the goaltender. And there's going to be a penalty on the Predators. And this is going to be for the second straight game. There's going to be penalties. And that one's a cross-check right to the back of the neck by Stamkos. He's not going to be too happy about that one. None of these teams have had a power play in this series. The Jets get the first power play. A big look here for the Jets. And centering it, Morrissey, Scheifele stop, rebound, oh, what a save, made there by Saros. That's a big one there. Spencer Stanley can't get nothing going. And he leaves a good shot and a save made there by Saros. Scheifele to Morrissey. There's a one-timer stop, rebound, and could not corral it by Scheifele. Great look there. And the face-off is won by Nashville, and trying to get it out, Roman Josi will. Short-handed chance, they will come in. O'Reilly shot stop there. Here's Alex Iafallo, he's got speed. Here's the chance, Niederreiter's in. He shoots, he scores! Second of the playoffs for Niederreiter. Power play goal it is, and it's 2-0 Winnipeg. Well, it's a good walk in here. Niederreiter tells his teammate he does not want to pass it, but Iafallo just helps him just in case. And Niederreiter does a little back foot snipe. That's right over the glove. Sorry, the blocker, excuse me. Stamkos and Scheifele, won by Stamkos, as the Jets' first power play of the series becomes a goal. One-timer, and they score! It's Philip Forsberg who had the opening goal of the series. He gets one. Sorry, not the opening goal of the series, excuse me. And you can see the reaction from Connor Hellebuyck. That was a good chance for him to make the save, but he doesn't notice that Forsberg is right there for the taking. Here we go, Stamkos and Scheifele. Morrissey, now it's Cole Perfetti. Good check there by Carrier. Marchessault will come up with it. Here he's in. He'll get it. A pass back to Stamkos. It doesn't make it to him as it was intercepted by Scheifele, and now the Jets come back the other way. Ehlers, centering pass. Oh, that was offside. Ehlers thought he held it in. Clearly he didn't. Tomasino, now it's Nyquist. And that's out of his reach. And Sandberg takes advantage of that missed pass. Here comes a chance for Gabe Velarde. He's in, he scores! Another snipe just like the last goal by the Jets. This time Gabe Velarde with his second postseason goal. And it's now a 3-1 Winnipeg lead. That one is just by the arm of Saros, and he thought he should have had that one back. Sandberg. And now takes it to Nyquist. Nyquist will fake it a couple times. Trying to shovel in front, and that one blocked away. Sandberg gets it to Colbray, who had the first goal of this of Game 3 tonight. And getting it in front to Kyle Connor, just missed him. And that will not be icing. O'Reilly got back in time. Here's a shot by O'Reilly anyways, and a save. Almost off Hellebuck and into his own net.
The assist to number 91, Steven Stamkos, and number 81.
3:43 left to go in this opening frame. The Jets on top by 2. Oh, what a move there by Nino Niederreiter. That was smooth. And DeMello, that one blocked by Nemestikov. Here's Morrissey getting it. Nemestikov and stopped by Saros.
Number 54, Dylan Sandberg. Time of the goal, 13,
McCarron, Nemestikov on this one.
That is Velarde. He's second on the board.
One by McCarron. Here's Carrier. Now Parsonen. And he's poke-checked a couple times. Appleton will send it. Here's Niederreiter. Niederreiter gets it across. DeMello fires, and that's over top of the nets, and it comes to Marshall. So now McCarron. Yossi. He'll send it. Here's a chance here, and that was stopped. Knocks it out of the air. Then Stamkos walks it. That one was blocked. Yossi shoots. Stopped by Connor Hellebuck. And the crowd is really feeling it right now from their team. Here's a shot. That one was blocked and going in front, and that was stopped, and the horn goes to end the first period. The Jets jump up to a 3-1 lead at the end of the first 20 minutes. Ovi, I'll send it to you. All right, thank you very much. The shots are 13-9 in favor of the Jets. Hits are 14-10 in favor of Nashville. Time on attack, 3 minutes and 41 seconds for the Jets. 2 minutes and 22 seconds for Nashville. Passing percentages, 88% for Winnipeg, 71.4% for Nashville. Face-off wins, 9-6. And the Jets capitalized on their power play just 49 seconds into it, which is a good sign for them. Here we go as Colbray and Stamkos on this one, and Colbray wins it. Underway in the second. We'll get it to Colbray on the far side. She shoots it. That got deflected over top of something. There's a shot. Stop made there with Colbray jumping in front of the net to not get hit by it. Here's Dylan DeMello. That's far wide. Colbray on that tangle up, and now she's got it, but Forsberg gets the immediate poke. And Stamkos, good hit there. I think DeMello was the one that got that. Here comes Colbray. She's got speed through center. She shoots, and that one blocked by Roman Yossi. And Forsberg gets around Colbray. And Stamkos a backhand and a save made by Hellebuck. Colbray on it again. Trying to center that pass over to the far side, but it doesn't go. Morrissey as the Jets get a change here. And Velarde will center it. Pionk fires up. Rebound, a good chance, and Shifley was denied. Shifley and O'Reilly. Neil Pionk, a blast, and that goes over top. And Lozon. Nyquist. And now Sandberg. Catching it to Pionk. Slowing down on this pressure. And here's a shot that was stopped. And now Lozon is on it. Skiji. Nyquist immediately intercepted. And Nyquist gets it back. Just trying to get it into the zone, but Shifley will immediately take it back for Winnipeg. Here comes Nikolai Ehlers. Center pass. Here's a shot. Stop and Ehlers had to juggle it in midair. Here's the Sandberg shot. That was stopped. Carrier gets it to O'Reilly. O'Reilly around the net. Will wait it. Centering pass. Josie fires and Hollenbach a save off the Nashville captain. Nemestikov and Sissons. And that bounced off the outside of the Winnipeg net. And here comes Mason Appleton, a 2-on-1. Here's a chance across, and Nemestikov not unable to perfectly accept that pass as it just slid wide of him. Big hit here by Luke Evangelista on Vladislav Nemestikov. You always see a lot of big hits in this game, and there's an example of one. Miller, Stanley, Connor, Gabe Velarde, one-timer scores! That's his second on the ball season for Logan Stanley. Well, I like the way the Jets are moving the puck around on this play. And you can see a lot of rotation from the players here. And that is a far shot, and Saros does not track that well at all. As you can see how far right to his crease he is. And here's Gabe Velarde behind the net. Here's Stanley. He'll shoot it. That one blocked. Velarde will center it. One-timer, that one blocked there by Tomasino. And playing it over, and Covray on the take. Here's Colin Miller. Will center it. Here's a shot, that one blocked. Logan Stanley shot. Rebound, and Connor can't get the loose puck. And Covray on it again. She gets it again. She shoots it. That was deflected, I think, by Connor. And now here comes Sissons with Tomasino. Tomasino stays on the puck, and that shot was stopped by Connor Hellebuck. Caught now by Kyle Connor. Gabe Velarde will bring it around. Covray on the backboards. Here's a pass, a shot, and just missed it high. And that shot by Covray. That one off target. And lost the puck there. Morrissey's on it. Connor. Ehlers. Right by DeMello's stick. He will be dumping it into the zone. Mark Shifley's going to come in. Nice play. Gets it across. And DeMello will retreat a little bit. Too much traffic. Here's a shot. That's wide. They're wanting to go for different angles here. Marchessault will send it over. Here's Jeremy Lauzon. We'll send it. Here's Josie, a shot. That one is blocked. And Stamkos cannot get much to do there. Carrier, now Marchessault. One-timer and a stop, and the rebound caught by Michael Bunting. One-timer, Stamkos is stopped. Marchessault again, and stolen by Mark Scheifele, and that ends the second period. What a period for the Winnipeg Jets. They're up 4-1 here in Game 3. All right, and the shots after that second period, 8 for the Jets, 5 for the Predators. Going to a combined shots, 21-14 in favor of the Jets. Hits are 22-14 in favor of Nashville. Time on attack, almost 8 minutes. 7:56 for Winnipeg and 4:30 for Nashville. Passing percentages, 83% for Winnipeg, 76.8% Nashville. Face-off wins, 12-9 in favor of the Jets. No other differences in penalties now. Let's go to the third period. Here we go. Jets are looking to take the series lead. They are so. Here we go. And Stamkos wins his first face-off of the game against Colray. And that's just out of the reach and icing. Oh, Connor thought he could get that pass perfectly on the tape of Colray. That was about to be pretty. There's the league hitters in these playoffs, which Andre Burakovsky of the Seattle Kraken leads that leaderboard with 18 hits. And a big hit. Here comes Velarde and Connor. Velarde across Connor. Oh, what a stop by Saros. That is huge. Colray will send it down. Sending it over to DeMello. That one blocked in the traffic. Yossi. And took it away. Now Forsberg. What a hit right there. Connor on Forsberg. And here comes Colray into the zone. She'll put it deep in the end boards, but that's collected by Jonathan Marchessault. Here comes Roman Yossi being blocked by his own teammate Michael Bunting. Good play there by Nyquist on the pressure. And here's a one-timer, and that's blocked by DeMello. Scheifele on the takeaway. Nikolai Ehlers will try to come up. Here comes Ehlers. We'll send it. Perfetti and a stop by Saros. And here's Sandberg, a blast, and to the pads of Saros, he hangs on. Man, some great chances for the Jets in the last few minutes. And there's Kyle Connor. He's going up the list. We can see Mikko Rantanen of the Dallas Stars. He is second in hits. Here's a shot and a good stop there. Here comes Nyquist, centering that, and somehow Scheifele gets back and picks that away. Here comes Neil Pionk. Centering pass, here's Ehlers. Oh, good stop by Saros, but a beautiful feed to Nikolai Ehlers. That one blocked by Perfetti. Around the boards, Neil Pionk will take it. He'll center that, and Saros a save. But Ehlers was right there looking for a redirection. Sissons and Namestnikov. Tomasino, now it's Sissons. He's knocked down. And offside, Luke Evangelista. Here's one of the big hits here. Niederreiter lays a big one on Colton Sissons. Right in open ice as he just enters the neutral zone. McCarron and Namestnikov. Won by the Jets. Niederreiter gets it deep. That's off the end boards. McCarron, now it's Parsonen. And that is nowhere to go. Too much Winnipeg traffic on that pass. Here's Neil Pionk, gets around. He'll fire and a stop there. And getting it in. Saros is able to handle that. Spencer Stastny. Lauer looks. And getting it. Here's McCarron and a blocker save Connor Hellebuck. Here's McCarron, Parsonen. That one blocked. Spencer Stastny, that one was blocked. Another 2-on-1 coming in. Sandberg sitting across. They score! Another 2-on-1 goal for the Jets. And they're up by a pair. Vladislav Nemesnikov with his first of these playoffs, and that is a big one to probably close this one out. And the Jets are up 5-1. The Nashville coach obviously not happy about that, as his team is trailing now by 4. The Jets just look too good right now, and they lead the shots by 15 apiece. And here's Colbray. Smoothly gets it to Morrissey. He scores! Kyle Connor finally gets through! That is finally his first of the playoffs! And it's 6-1 Winnipeg! And that is just a seeing eye shot by Josh Morrissey. That is a perfect tip by Kyle O'Connor, as he has 2 predators between him. Just a pass off the boards. Like, just look at that beautiful pass by Colbray. That is perfect and right on the tape. And then look at all the bodies in front of Saros. Marchessault and Yossi cannot do a thing. And then there's the tip by Kyle O'Connor. Colbray is now tied for the team lead in points with Gabe Velarde and company.
His first on the playoffs.
Here's Morrissey.
By number 7, Vladislav Nemesnikov.
And getting it, and that shot finally Saros will be able to get one. Under 7 minutes to go, 6-1 for the Jets.
That is Nemesnikov, his first on the playoffs. From Sandberg at 11:51 of the 3rd period.
And here's a shot. That one is blocked. Here's Forsberg. Now it's Stamkos. Centering pass. Here's Philip Forsberg. He's in. And a save made by Hellebuck. And Stamkos with it again. Shot. And they score. And it's Roman Josi as he gets one back for Nashville. The captain gets his first Stanley Cup playoff goal. They're not going to go to the bench, as they have had let in a couple of consecutive goals, and they're not liking it. As they finally are able to battle back and to finally somehow put one behind the goaltender. Well, it's 6-2 now. And getting it, here's Morrissey, a good look, and a stop by Juuse Saros. Stamkos and Colbray. And collect a shot, and they score again! Colbray's got 2! My goodness, cannot believe what we are seeing, eh? Colbray gets her second goal of the game, second of the playoffs. The big tipper ability gets that going, and it's 7-2 now. There are still There's still 5 minutes and 12 seconds left in this third. OV.
Yeah,
it's insane. These guys are playing so well. And a good chance, and Marchessault trying to get it, and Hellebuck a big save. Carrying a shot, that's kicked out. Stamkos trying to get it across, that one was blocked. Here comes Corvery, looking for the hat trick. Corvery will wait, shoots, oh, and she almost had it there. Corvery will get it. Dodge a hit from Marchessault. Pionk will shoot, oh, that was tipped by Connor. Pionk will center it Velarde. A pass over to the point. Here's that blocker save made there by UC Saros. And here comes Steven Stamkos shooting. Stop made there by Hellebuck. Cole Perfetti. And a check from behind. Here's Marchessault. Can't get much to happen there. And here's a shot. Oh, what a stop by Saros. And there's a shot, another one! My goodness, these Jets are just pulling it on. Well, they have been playing so well since the start of this game. Oh, and Philip Forsberg is catching up to Andrei Burakovsky. And here's Neil Pionk with a shot stop. Rebound shot for a good one. And a stop there for Saros. And that will be forced down. Here comes Nyquist. The Jets have hit 40 shots on the game. And we'll send it. Here's a Spencer Stastny shot that doesn't go. Nikolai Ehlers in the last few seconds. 10 seconds. The Jets with a spectacular performance here in Game 3. Unreal, these Winnipeg Jets, as they are going to take a 2-1 series lead over the Nashville Predators after a huge win on home ice. "7-2, your final. What a game on home ice for the Winnipeg Jets as they dominate and take down Nashville 7-2 in Game 3. The next one is Vegas and Edmonton in T-Mobile Arena. That is up next on Ovi's NHL. Thank you very much for watching this incredible game between the Jets and the Predators. Oh my God. Well, thank you very much, and we will see you soon for Game 4 here in Winnipeg. But Vegas and Edmonton are next. Enjoy that game. Thank you for watching. Oh man, what a game that was, yo. 7-2. That is a domination. Oh my goodness. That is huge. Yeah, just give me a second, chat. I just gotta do something. Alrighty. Game 3. Alright, let's go.
Welcome inside the T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada, as we got a big one for you to see as the Golden Knights and the Oilers, Game 3. Here we go, the defending champs looking to get things started well here at home. The Oilers have opened up the scoring in both games at home. There's a shot, and the first one, it almost was the third straight game for the Oilers. McDavid and Eichel, and it's won by McDavid. Evan Bouchard gets it down. Skinner, and that's behind the net. Zach Hyman. Ekholm will send it, and Stone. Hannafin's got it. Hannafin centering pass. Will shoot that one, blocked and almost rolled in. That puck was close as it hit the post or the skate of Ekholm. And here's Zach Hyman with an angle shot, stopped by Belanger. Caught by Alex Pietrangelo. Here comes Noah Hannafin. And here comes a chance for Leon Draisaitl. It was offside. Saw his teammate at the last second. And here's Arvidsson. Getting on. Here's Culveray's shot. That's high. And Darkness Souls got it now. And here's Holtz. We'll send it. Darkness Souls shot. Stopped by Skinner as the first shot of the game for the Golden Knights. Draisaitl and Hurdle. Won by the Oilers. Dermott and up to Draisaitl. Arvidsson. Darnell Nurse. And centering pass. Here's Culveray. Scores! Nicholas Culveray! And for the third straight game in this series, the Oilers strike first. This one comes 6:02 into the period.
Well, it's another centering pass, and you do not want to leave any Oiler player all alone like that. And Culveray is more dangerous with those opportunities. You do not want to let that happen. And Culveray is just able to walk in with no one watching him, and he gets it underneath Belanger, and another opening goal for the Oilers.
That is 3 straight games with the game-opening goal for the Oilers in this series. Looking to continue that in these games going forward. Here's Zach Whitecloud, a shot. That one blocked by Nurse. Connor Brown is with it. He'll center it and lost it, and Belanger's going to cover that. Nugent Hopkins. Here's Theodore Whitecloud. Victor Olofsson along the side boards. Takes a hit from Kulak. And that's a far pass. Still reaches to Shea Theodore. Here's a shot, and that one sticks to Skinner. Hanging on to that. Nugent Hopkins and Wall. The center, here's a shot, tip, and stopped there by Skinner. Had to be solid on that one. Here's Ty Emberson. Adam Henrique, he's in, firing, stop, rebound to Dorofeev, as he was there at the good timing. And Zach Hyman shoots, and Belanger a stop, hanging on to that.
A couple of good chances coming from the Oilers, as they were losing their confidence a lot in their games in Edmonton, the first 2 games of this series, but they're trying to climb their way back in to this series. Here's a shot by Hyman that just got the blocker of the goaltender. Kulak will send it. Emerson shot just wide. Here's McDavid trying to center that, and collected by the Vegas captain. Now Barbashev is on it. And Hyman thought there was someone behind him, but it was not his teammate. Stone will get it. Nicholas Hague scores! Nicholas Hague a smite, and the Stanley Cup champions are on the board. There's a shot, it beats Skinner high to the blocker side. Good shot by the big defenseman here. And that is right under the arm. He just puts that arm a little too high and it goes underneath it. And Evan Bouchard is with it, trying to clear it in. Darkness Soul knocked down. Here's Hurdle. He'll get it. Tomas Hurdle. He'll take it. Here's Holtz. He shoots, and Skinner will have it stick to him. Oh, and Skinner has to be aware of that as he played it, but it almost found its way in as Hurdle was there. There's a big hit there on Darkness Soul there from Jeff Skinner. Leon Draisaitl and Tomas Hurdle, one by Hurdle. Here's Hague, a shot, scores! Nick Hague again! He has doubled down! And Vegas another great shot here. Oh, and that is a perfect placement. He just spins around to a normal position, and this shot again beats Skinner blocker side, and that's a bar down right there. You can see that puck took a bounce across the goal line. And so Vegas has its first lead of Game 3. Well, if you're the Oilers right now, you need to outsmart your opponent right now, because you're getting outplayed way too much. And getting it, that's on net, stop there from Belanger. Now it's Hurdle, Soul, Hurdle again. Holtz to Darkness Soul again. Here's a shot block, rebound, and stop there from Skinner. And here's a shot, stop, and the rebound, scores! Evan Bouchard ricochets it in off a skate, and his first Stanley Cup playoff goal has tied it at 2 here on the first period. Oh, that's a fun key bounce there. Connor Brown trying to go back to the point. Here's Nurse, a shot that doesn't go through. Here's Tanner Pearson. Olofsson, here's still one of the original Golden Knights, William Karlsson, stopped by Skinner on that wrist shot. Nugent Hopkins and Karlsson, one by the Oilers. Henrique, Darnell Nurse, he's got speed through center. Connor Brown, they put it around, and Pietrangelo was there. Tanner Pearson, a pass to Noah Hannafin. Centering pass, and that's broken up by Nugent Hopkins. Adam Henrique. Centering pass. Here's Nurse, and that one blocked. Here's Connor Brown, a shot. That one blocked, and that goes out. And that's off the boards right to Ty Anderson, but immediately intercepted by William Carlson. That is the end of the first period of game 3 so far. It is a 2-2 tie as that ricochet there finds its way across the line. Shots after that first, 9-8 in favor of the Oilers. Hits are 14-7 in favor of Vegas. Time on attack, 3:39 for the Oilers and 2:16 for the Golden Knights. Passing percentages, 81.4% for the Oilers, 78.8% Vegas. Face-off wins, 7-5. No penalties so far. Eichel and McDavid, and now it's won by Vegas to start this second period. Hyman immediately takes it. Evan Bouchard, and that's wide, and that's not an icing. Just outside the line, and had to be dumped back in to the Vegas end. Here's Jack Eichel, cruising in, and a stop by Skinner. McDavid. Here's Skinner to Hyman. Here's Ekholm, a shot blocked. McDavid will wait it. He'll shoot to the net, and Belanger makes a pad stop there. And here comes Ivan Barbashev. Lost control to Matthias Ekholm. Good stop for Belanger there. Mark Stone takes a big hit there. And another big hit. There's a one-timer by Whitecloud, stopped by Skinner. Here comes Covray. He's in! Nicholas Covray in! And Belanger is stopped! What a big stop that is! Going down on his stomach. Belanger will get that, as it was maybe deflected. And Belanger is hearing it from the crowd here in Vegas. That is a big save on his friend there. Oh, gets the blocker on it. I thought he got it with the pad. Oh yeah, whoa, what a stop. Or the Oilers would have taken the lead. Here's Brayden McNabb off to Victor Olofsson. He'll center that pass. Nicholas Hague, a shot, stop there. Connor Brown is on it. Travis Dermott. Darnell Nurse now up to Nugent Hopkins. Here's Tanner Pearson. We'll get it. One-timer, that was blocked. Adam Henrique through the center ice area. Ty Emerson on the side boards. And a penalty's coming up here on the Golden Knights. This is the third straight game that we have penalties. The Vegas penalty kill has been 100%. And they'll look to do it again, and Arvidsson that time got a hit on it. Belanger is going to cover it anyways. And here's Hannafin. Howden will get it down. And looking for a shorthanded chance for Eichel, but Corey Perry does a good job getting back. Yeah, great job there. Arvidsson is in, and he just shot it over top. What a pass. McDavid, that one blocked by Hanifin. Eichel. Hanifin just out of his reach. And they'll get it down, but knocked down by Adam Henrique. Here's a shot. Blocker stop there. And collected by Noah Hanifin. Here's Connor McDavid. McDavid back skating. He'll take it. Back to the point. Arvidsson shoots and Bellagio stop there. Zach Hyman, he's in, and a stop again. Centering pass, that one blocked. Nugent Hopkins centering it, and that's off the side of the net. 51 seconds left in the power play. Here's Draisaitl, a shot, that one blocked. Howden will not allow that one. Here's a shot, deflected, stop again. Ekholm, Nurse, Ekholm, centering it, Draisaitl, Ekholm, Nurse, one-timer just wide. And waiting for it. Trying to get it in front. Here's Hyman. Backhander just wide of the target. And McNabb trying to send it out. Kept in by Hopkins. And McNabb is going to send it down. 15 seconds left to go on the power play. The last one here for the Oilers. Here comes Leon Draisaitl with a pass. Zach Hyman. And a good stop for Bellagio again. And Draisaitl reverse hit on Darkness Soul. Shot scores! Leon Draisaitl! And it will not be a power play goal. It's a brilliant piece of work. Unassisted for the one who always sets up McDavid. And that silences the crowd here in Vegas. And here's Matthias Ekholm. And centering it in front. Oh, what a... did that get stopped? I believe it did. Victor Olofsson. And that's off the blocker of Skinner and out. Here's William Karlsson. Sorry, Whitecloud, excuse me. Whitecloud, a shot, scores on the tip, and Vegas has tied it again. Tanner Pearson gets this one. Well, that's a great tip right there by Pearson. And Skinner on his reaction, cannot believe that one. Gets that tip there when he's standing up. Here's Victor Olofsson. Around and Emberson on it. Corey Perry now. Matthias Janmark will send it. Here comes Janmark again. There's a one-timer that's over top of the net. Kulak to Emberson, stopped by Bellagio again. Karlsson and Evander Kane won by the Knights. And they'll come back. Corey Perry, a good hit there in front of the Oiler bench. Here's Janmark. We'll take it. Here's a shot blocked, and Pearson's got it here. Here comes Pearson. He's in and stopped by Skinner. Denying Vegas to get their second lead. Zach Hyman centering it across, and Belanger stopped there. Hurdle. And Hurdle will feed it to Sol. That one blocked. And here's Haig. And here's Holtz. A shot, deflection there by Haig, and a stop there. And off the outside of the net there was Hurdle. And Ty Emberson will take it. Emberson will wait it. McDavid shooting, and that was stopped for Belanger, and around the net it goes. White Cloud now to Sol. Sol will shoot. Blocker stop by Skinner. And trying to make a move, and that one caught by White Cloud. And getting it, Theodore, and that's out of his reach. Travis Dermott taking a hit from Stone. Here's a shot, and blocked. Trying to get a shot there, trying to bake it in off of Skinner. That's not going to happen. But it is Tanner Pearson with his first goal of the postseason to get Vegas even again with the Oilers. And the shots after that second period, 14 for the Oilers and 8 for the Golden Knights. The shots total of 23 Edmonton, 16 Vegas. Hits are 28 to 26 in favor of Edmonton. Time on attack, 7:15 for Edmonton, 4:34 for Vegas. The passing percentage is 85.7% for the Oilers and 77.5% for Vegas. Face-off wins 12-8 in favor of Vegas, and the penalty results are still the same. I'm surprised we got some penalties in the last couple of games. Yeah, I'm surprised too. This is the third straight game that penalties have been called. You see penalties every game in the real life at NHL, but not like this. And here's a shot, Bouchard. That's off, sunning in wide. Connor McDavid to the point. Ekholm will center that. McDavid again. He'll make a move, and he regains his balance. Gets a shot off the post. Skinner, Ekholm blocked by Stone. And here's Hanifin with Barbashev as Eichel hops off the bench. Here's a chance, and just on the post. Oh, and Skinner had it. I really thought Bouchard had it there too. And getting it, and they score! Zach Hyman! Oh, excuse me, Jeff Skinner he looks like he's gonna get it. And the Oilers are back on top again. It's 4-3. Well, let's just see what happens here. It's a spinorama, and it is a pass. It's intended for Zach Hyman, but let's see who it goes off of since there's two guys there for the Golden Knights. Let's see. Oh, that's hard. Oh, that's hard to tell. Oh, it went off Pietrangelo. You can see his reaction. Here we go, and the face-off is won. Shea Theodore is with it. Shea Theodore. Here's a shot. That one stopped and collected by Colroy now. Here he comes. Colroy is in. And a stop in the rebound. And they kept out somehow. And here's Jack Eichel. Puts on the brakes. It's a backhand, and Skinner will easily stop that. Now that's Nicholas Colbray, and he's going to try and go. Here he comes. He's in and lost control. Leon Draisaitl recovers for him. Here's Corey. Good stop there. Getting it again. And Henrique could not get that pass. And here's a shot. That one blocked. And here's Travis Dermott. And a stop for Belanger again off of a redirection. Oh man, this has been intense. I really like the way that Draisaitl recovered for Covray to get a defensive play, and he still managed to get the puck back to Covray for another chance. That's really great teamwork. And a shot was stopped there. Henrique, one-timer again, blocked. Henrique is on this one, getting a shot. Oh, that just missed the post. And that one tipped by Connor Brown. Belanger another stop. I like how the Oilers are just continuing to throw the pucks on net. And this is a really good ability that they have. They like to take shots, test out the goaltender as much as they can. This is just a great ability. Nugent Hopkins and William Karlsson. Pietrangelo is on this one. Tanner Pearson. Shot, that one into the... And here's Pietrangelo. Blocked, rebound! Oh, what a stop! Stuart Skinner! Fantabulous stop of Victor Olofsson. Oh man, he can't believe it because he hit that puck out of midair, and Skinner with a fantastic glove save. Here's a shot wide, and Pearson off the back wall gets a shot. That was stopped by Skinner. Under 10 minutes left in the third, as Edmonton has a one-goal lead again. Here's Pietrangelo. He'll get it. Hanifin scores! Every single puck has been scored on Skinner on that exact side. And this time it's a fourth one, as Noah Hanifin, another defenseman, will make it happen. That's pretty much a lot of Skinner's weak side, as he's getting mostly screened on that angle too. Was this a screenshot? Oh yeah, it was by his own teammate. I can't tell who it was that screened him. There's Jack Eichel with 5 points in these playoffs, as he is in the lead in the playoffs in points. Here's Hanifin on goal, and Skinner had it sit on the edge of his pad, and he'll make the cover. 8:13 left in the third. We are tied again. This is an intense game. Here's Pavel Dorofeev on the side. Howden, Pietrangelo, and Skinner will stop that one. Hang on. McDavid and Wall. And Ekholm's got it. McDavid. And he'll get it. McDavid. And stick the side for Belanger on that one. Dorofeev. And the Oilers regain possession. Here comes Zach Hyman. Shooting. Stop. Rebound collected by Hanifin. Barbashev. Haig has got it. He gets checked but stays on his feet. Barbashev is on it now. Centering pass. Hanifin. The center of that. Here's a shot, and that time Skinner saw that as not much of a screen there. Under 5 minutes to go, third period. 4-4 is your score here. Draisaitl and Eichel, one by the Knights, stopped by Skinner. Off the face-off there, a shot by defenseman Brandon McNabb. The shots now, and the Oilers are on, that's hits, excuse me. And here's Leon Draisaitl. Leon Draisaitl trying to get things going here. Here's a chance. Covery! Good glove stop for the Vegas goaltender. Here's Leon Draisaitl. Trying to feed it through. That's intercepted, but taken back by the Oilers. Here's Arvidsson. Tendering that pass. That's out. And here's a chance. Looking here. Mark Stone is with it. Trying to center it back to the point. Soul is on it. Covery on the steal. Soul on him. Gets a big hit on him too. Here's Arvidsson centering it. And a good chance there was stopped. Arvidsson going on. Here's a shot blocked. And Blake Clark, a second block. And Zach Hyman's got it. Here's a chance, a shot. Arvidsson stopped. And Soul trying to get that puck back. Here's Mark Stone with a chance. 3-on-0 for Vegas. Getting it across and a stop-off hurdle. Here's Darkness Soul in the last 30. Shoots and stop there for Skinner. Behind the nets, it's Hyman. Here's Hurdle in a one-timer. That one was blocked. And the stick snapped in half for Alex Pietrangelo. McDavid, Skinner around the net. And he'll kick it. Here's Skinner. Stopped there by Belanger. Another one blocked by Hurdle. Olofsson to Hurdle in the last 2 seconds. And we are headed to overtime as that last shot gets blocked by Nurse. It is a 4-4 game headed to overtime. Who will be the winner? We will see our decision. All right, and the shots after that third period. 12 for Vegas, 10 for Edmonton. Combined shots, 33 Edmonton, 28 Vegas. Hits are 41-40 in favor of the Oilers. Time on attack, 10:39 for the Oilers, 7:43 for Vegas. Passing percentages, 82.9% for the Oilers. Technically 83%, 75.7 for Vegas. Face-off win 17-13. Unreal. These teams are going crazy. Well, you know, it's a good series indeed, and the penalties are still the same thing. Who will be the winner? Will the Oilers keep their seat? Will the Oilers get alive in the series, or will Vegas take a commanding 3-0 series lead? Let's find out. Shot, stop there off Evan Bouchard, 101.3 miles per hour on that one-time shot. Here's Pietrangelo, Game 2's overtime winner. And getting it. Here's a shot. That was blocked. Eichel trying to get it. And that one, I think, was blocked by McDavid. And now it's Ekholm with it. McDavid's going to carry it in. Here he is. Nice move, but can't get around Hanifin as he gets a perfect position on him. And here's Hyman. And that is way out of his reach. Matthias Ekholm. Barbashev on him. McDavid. He wants to try and go here. Here he is. And good play again by Noah Hanifin. And it looks like Eichel was going for a change. And here's a chance. Barbashev stopped by Skinner. As that one would have probably been the winner right there. Here's Leon Draisaitl around the net. It goes to Theodore Stone. Here's Zach Whitecloud. He'll dump it in to regain some pressure. And here's Stone. Will get it. Hurdle stop. And no rebound as Skinner will hang on. Oh man. You normally would get that nervous feeling in you right now, as these chances are gonna get more intense. And here's Nicholas Covray. He shoots and stopped there. Imagine if he had an overtime winner against his friend. Oh, that would be crazy. Darnell Nurse around the boards to Travis Dermott. Here comes a chance. Here's Nicholas Covray to win it. Oh, what a chance there. Shea Theodore got back. And here's a chance. Hurdle to Alexander Holtz. He is in. What a play. Holtz. And he's knocked down to the ice. And Hopkins. And they'll get it. Here's a pass. Chance here. Carlson. Good stop by Skinner. And here's a shot. Another one. And that goes out of play. 10-24 gone off the clock so far in this first overtime. There's Nicholas Covray getting into the top 10 on the top 10 hits in the playoffs. And here's Brandon McNabb. Stop, rebound. Pearson. And Connor Brown, a good play. Here's Adam Henrique, 2-on-1 Edmonton. Here's Connor Brown, stopped by Belanger. And getting it to Kulak. Shot, scores! It's over! Adam Henrique gets the tip. And Edmonton is back alive in this best of 7. Oh, what a way to end a great game of intense pressure as Adam Henrique finally ends all of that pressure. Skinner has been fantastic in this game. Oilers giving Belanger finally his first loss of the Stanley Cup playoffs of this year. He has lost a couple last year. But Adam Henrique is your hero here in Game 3 off of this tip. 5-4 overtime. Oilers win it. And we'll see you in Game 4 soon. All right, game 3, Florida and Ottawa. Here we are in the nation's capital of Canada, in Ottawa, Ontario, as the Senators playing in their first ever Stanley Cup playoff game at home. Let's see if they can get a good start out of this. Here's a shot, and that was blocked off the first one. Aaron Ekblad on Stutzla fought off, and there's going to be a penalty early. And now it's 4 straight games with a penalty call. Oh man, that is incredible. Oh man, like that's just getting incredible now. And we can see Aaron Ekblad fighting to get that puck around Tim Stutzla, but Stutzla goes too far and gets a cross check at the front of Aaron Ekblad. Big power play here for the Panthers. And here's Beast. He shoots, and Ullmark the stop, and he'll try to get it out of there, and he will. Florida getting the first shot. Here's Brad Marchand. Sam Reinhart will take it, and here's Beast. He's in, and a stop by Ullmark. Barkov and Beast, and he got, and a poke check by Pinto knocks the play out. Here comes Alexander Barkov. He'll feed it. And Pinto trying to get it out. And Zub will get it all the way down. And here's Bista with it. He'll get it to Tkachuk on the far side. And getting it, and intercepted by Nick Jensen. Ridley Gray kept it by Verhaeghe. Sanderson, and that's knocked down by Brad Marchand. Sam Bennett. And here's a chance for Ekblad. What a hit there. And the puck is back in the Florida zone. 50 seconds left in this power play. And here's Sam Bennett. Rodriguez, Ekblad, Marchand. Verhaeghe. Good pressure there. Ridley Gregg. And Ottawa will get it down again. Half a minute to go. And here's Aaron Ekblad. He dodges a hit and gets it across Verhaeghe. And finally Florida can get set up here. Here's Aaron Ekblad. Down low, and that misses Rodriguez. And here's Anton Lundell. He's in, and a stop by Ullmark. Here's a pass. And Ekblad's shot was stopped. And that will do it for the power play. Getting in front, and that one was blocked. Verhaeghe. Here's a shot, tip stop, Tkachuk and a stop, and that shot stop, that was blocked by Nick Jensen. And now here's David Perron. Perron will take that shot, that was blocked, and now it's caught, sorry, that was a shot. Matthew Tkachuk will spin and get it, and intercepted by his brother Brady. Here comes Drake Batherson. A shot, Bobrovsky with the stop and hanging on. 5:26 into this opening period. Now we don't see an opening goal in this game now. Here is a Reinhart. And we'll get it. Sending across, and Tkachuk. Oh, did Ullmark stop that? Was that a shot? Unreal. I want to take a look at that because I think he saved that. Did he? Let me see this. Did he actually save that? But what happened here? Oh, Barkov. Oh, close. A good save for Linus Ullmark here. Yeah, we just saw on the replay here that he's that Barkov is gonna regain this puck on his stick, and then the pad of Allmark just flashes out. Like, you see his reaction right there. He just gets the pad out. Tricky save there for Allmark to make against the Stanley Cup finalists of last year. Sam Reinhart will take a shot, and Allmark stops that. Around the net, and it's Artem Zub with it, and that's way out of the reach of Brady Tkachuk. Icing on Ottawa. Stutzla and Luostarinen. Brady, now it's Zub. Now it's Batherson will center that, and that's broken up. Here comes Jonah Gadjevich. Off the boards, and no one to get it, including Jake Sanderson. And Sanderson again, pressured by Luostarinen. There's a shot by Brady Tkachuk, and Bobrovsky is going to play that. And Jonah Gadjevich, he'll shoot that off the mask of Allmark. Gadjevich again, behind the net for Heggie, centering it, gets it over, shooting, and that one stopped. And getting it, here's a shot by Marchand, and that stopped. And Allmark played it, I didn't even realize. And Nick Cousins will bring the Senators the other way. McEwen stopped by Bobrovsky, and he hangs on. 10-4 the shots so far in favor of Florida. Already a time on attack for Florida of 1 minute and 55 seconds. Ottawa only on 58 seconds. And here's Cousins. One time with Bobrovsky, a save, and the rebound was not seen. Here comes Marchand. Marchand gets it across, and that's way out of the reach there of Nico Mikkola. Here's Kulikov, and Nico Mikkola trying to get through that on that pass, and that one was broken up. Here's Clevin. Clevin will fire that. Stop, rebound, and Clevin can't handle that well. Zetterlund a shot, and stopped by Bobrovsky. And here's Nick Jensen. Here's a shot. That one stopped. Cousins. There's a shot. Another stop for Bobrovsky. Lundell. Ekblad, and that is caught now by Rodriguez. Ekblad, and stolen again by Ottawa. And here comes Rodriguez coming in. And what an interception by Nick Cousins. Sorry, by Dylan Cousins. And here's a shot. That one is blocked. Here's Zetterlund. Going in front. Scores! Nick Jensen! And Ottawa strikes first in their debut home game of the playoffs. Oh man, just great pressure in this period by the Senators. I've been loving it so far. And that one, they finally are able to break through Bobrovsky. All that hard work has paid off, and Ottawa has found their way to beat Bobrovsky, and that goes to the blocker side of him. Nick Jensen will bring it in. Will center that pass. Sam Reinhart on it. He's knocked down hard. Here's Pinto, and stolen by Nate Schmidt. Here he comes, and that's way out of the reach of Reinhart. No icing. Nate Schmidt will get it. Here's a shot, scores! And the Panthers get it right back, just like game 2. Adam Boquist with a rocket. His second of the playoffs. His first was in game 2. And he has his second of the postseason to tie this game at 1. Well, he's just going to walk in and try to get himself open here. And look at that. And look at how he winds that up. That's just a perfect wind-up to get a good shot. Adam Boquist ties Kachuk and Sam Reinhart for most points, I think that was. And here's a shot by Kachuk. Scores! Matthew Kachuk has 2 goals against Ottawa. And it's 2-1 Florida, just like that, as that one found a hole through Linus Olmark. Yeah, I'm not sure where it goes through. Let's see. Oh, Olmark gets his arm up, and it just sneaks through the 7-hole. You'll see the shot right here, and it goes into the arm and then leaks out right there. Goaltenders hate when that happens. So, and there it is. Matthew Kachuk is officially, again, the leader in goals in the playoffs. Oh, and that one's stolen. Here comes Alexander Barkov. Barkov is in, and Olmark the stop. And Zub is on it. David Perron. Here's a shot by Pinto that's into the boards. There's a shot, and that one stopped. And here's Matthew Kachuk on it in the last second, but they're not going to get nothing. Florida is in the lead in Game 3. As this chance for Matthew Kachuk, his second of the postseason, makes it 2-1. And after that first period, the shots 13-11 in favor of the Panthers. Hits are 14-13 in favor of Ottawa. Time on attack, 2:44 Ottawa and 2:28 Florida. Passing percentages, 78.2% for the Panthers, 71.4% for Ottawa. Face-off wins, 7-3. And the Senators sadly could not connect on their power play. Sorry, Florida, excuse me. Florida could not connect on their power play. Barkov and Stutzla. Here's Brady Kachuk. He's trying to look to get equal with his brother Matthew. And he gets a block. Here's Sam Reinhart. Reinhart will center it to Kachuk. He shoots it. And Olmark with the stop. And trying to get it to the net, and almost another one there for, I think that was Barkov that was there. Here's a shot, and Bobrovsky makes the save. And here comes Matthew Kachuk. He's in. Stop, and Barkov had it out of his reach. It kind of bounced past him. And now it's caught by Beast. He has it in the boards. Sanderson, good hit there. And Forsling on it. Verhaeghe to Beast again. And takes a big hit there by Dylan Cousins. And getting it, blocked by Boquist there. Here's a Boquist, Marchand is on it. And he gets it on the backhand. And a stop by Olmark, puck is loose. And Shabbat will clear it. But a good move by Florida's Brad Marchand. Here's Shabbat, stopped by Bobrovsky. A good shot there. Trying to beat him clean. And here's Zonderland. We'll get it to Jensen. That was blocked. And here's Cousins again. He'll shoot that. Bobrovsky a stop. Bennett and Shane Pinto. Here's Evan Rodriguez. Now gets it to Sam Bennett. Bennett will get it, and that one blocked. Jensen on it. Kulikov broken up by Perron and then taken right back by the Panthers. And Rodriguez unable to react to that. Here comes David Perron. Perron, he's in, getting it in. Bobrovsky, another stop. That's another big one for the Florida netminder. And Kulikov now on it. Here comes Matthew Tkachuk. Tkachuk is going to go in, center that, and that does not go to Barkov. Good interception by Clevin. Here comes Amadio back, and it does not really get much on that. Here's Alexander Barkov. We'll center that for Sam Reinhart. Reinhart to the point, and here's Matthew Tkachuk again. Barkov to Forsling, a shot tipped, stopped by Olmark. And now it's Clevin. That pass almost to Batherson as he came off the bench. And here's a pass to Ekblad, broken up. Here comes Brady Tkachuk, trying to hold him off. Here's a chance here on the backhand, and Bobrovsky with the stop, and he hangs on. I think that's Brady Tkachuk's probably first chance. Here's Gustav Forsling, AJ Greer. Zub now to Batherson. Here comes Brady Tkachuk. Brady steps in, and he lost control of it. And a good move by Jonah Gadjevich behind the net. He'll take it to the point. Oh, and almost lost it. Here's a shot stopped there by Olmark. Puck is loose, and Olmark is able to go on the butterfly twice to stop Luosterainen as well. And getting it, Schmidt, a good shot, stopped by Olmark. And Greer's shot, that one blocked. Here's Artem Zub with it. Ridley Gregg. And centering pass, and that comes out to Nate Schmidt. And he'll get it, blocker save by Olmark. And Pinto was there. Bennett came off the bench. Here comes Nick Cousins. Stop there. The former Florida Panther is stopped by his former teammate, Bobrovsky. Nick Cousins also went to the Stanley Cup final last season with the Panthers. And here's a Perron, Pinto, Nick Jensen, and that is offside as Pinto was hit, and he was automatically going into the Panther zone. Here's Clevin. Here's Beast. Centering that. Brad Marchand is on it. And here's a pass. Centering it and lifted the stick of Beast. Shooting that shot was stopped. And now it's Claude Giroux in the end boards. Marchand. Good. A hit there by Cousins to take it off of Brad Marchand. And that is going to do it for the second as Florida is still in the lead. And the shots after that second period, 10 Florida, 8 Ottawa. Shots total, 23 Florida, 19 Ottawa. The hits, 23 Ottawa, 22 Florida. Time on attack, Florida on 6-12 and Ottawa on 4-25. Passing percentages, 76.5% for Florida and 76.4%, 0.1 apart. Face-off wins, 9-6 Ottawa. Penalty minutes still the same. Let's head to the third. Who will take the series lead? All right, Ovi, thank you very much for that. And here we go. Who will end this game and who will take the series lead? Here's a chance. Stutzla. That one was blocked. Forsling, Reinhardt, Ekblad, Kachuk, Barkov. And here's a one-timer. Does not hesitate to shoot that. And here is Barkov on it. He'll center that. Kachuk and he couldn't shoot that. Here's Batherson. Batherson wants to get it in front of the net. And Bobrovsky's going to hang on to that. Here's Stutzla. Now it's Ekblad. Here comes Matthew Kachuk. Here he is again. He has been all over that puck in this game. Brady. And stolen by Sanderson. Zub is on it. And here comes Brady Kachuk looking for his first. He gets it and he shoots it wide. Did not get the shot he wanted, I don't think so. And Zetterlund. Ekblad, and now it's a Beast on it. What a play. Here's a shot for Hagee. Good look, and Allmark stops it. Tim Stutzla now 4 off from tying Andre Burakovsky for most hits in these playoffs. Burakovsky has 18 hits. Marchand, and now it's Claude Giroux. Claude Giroux now, it's a shot by Shabbat, stopped by Bobrovsky. 20th shot on the game for the Senators. And here's Jensen's shot, that was blocked, and then a second one reached Bobrovsky, and he'll play it. Beast is on it. Beast will get it to Marchand. Marchand, nice move, and he is blocked. And here's a shot by Shabbat, that was stopped, and he'll get it again. For Hagee, up the boards, here's Beast on it. And he still stays with it. And here's Carter for Hagee. We'll send one for Beast. Nice move, and a good stop by Allmark. As Beast had a magnificent opportunity. That one blocked. And here's Boquist, a shot stopped by Allmark. And that one originally blocked by the skater for Hagee. Here's a one-timer, good look, stop there. And now here's Perron on it. Centering it in front, and great stop by Bobrovsky there off Michael Amadio. And here he is, a shot, and Allmark a stop off Evan Rodriguez. Stutzla and Bennett. Around the net, and that's collected by Anton Lundell. Here's Sam Bennett behind the net. He'll get it, and stolen by the Senators. Here comes Drake Sanderson. And a glove save by Bobrovsky keeps the play going. Here's Lundell, will center it. Here comes Sam Bennett. He's in, and he missed the net. And caught now by Allmark. And he'll play it. Here's Batherson. Getting in, a good block that was. Here's Zub. Artem Zub holds on to it. Centering in, and a stop by Bobrovsky there. Under 6 minutes left in the third. Florida still in the lead by a goal. Greg and Barkov, and one by Ottawa. Here's a shot stop, and the rebound, and another stop for Bobrovsky. The hits are even at 26 now. And here's Hamonic, a blast, another stop for Bobrovsky, and this time he plays it with no one around him. Barkov will take it, up to Ryan, on a cross. Oh, how did that stay out of the net? Oh, Matthew Tkachuk, another one. He would have had his third already of these playoffs, but Ullmark somehow keeps that puck out. Oh man, that is a big save there. I'm not sure how he keeps it out. And here's Tkachuk again, and a stop by Ullmark. Forsling trying to send it in front to Barkov. Gregg. Ridley Gregg, and they slow down. A shot, that one blocked. Sam Reinhart to Barkov. Tkachuk, and he goes in, stop. And Reinhart's on the rebound, will take it. There's a shot, tip, where is it? And it's behind Ullmark. Close to being a 3-1 lead for the Panthers. Stützle and Verhaeghe. Here comes Brady Tkachuk. He'll try to go in with it, centering it, and just wide of Batherson. Here's a shot, that's wide. Here's Marchand. Marchand off the skate of Brady Tkachuk. Here comes Batherson. The center in front, and Bobrovsky a stop. Final minute to go in the third. Giroux and Verhaeghe, and it's won by Ottawa. Here's a shot, that one blocked. Boquist trying to get it out. Here's Giroux in! Oh, what a stop by Bobrovsky! Are you kidding me? Another incredible stop. Giroux one-timer, Bobrovsky another big save. Kept in, Giroux to the point, Zub. Clevin shoots it just wide. Giroux is still on it. He'll get it. Here's a shot. Scores! Artem Zub ties it. His first goal of this postseason with 19 seconds remaining in the third. And we are all tied at 2. And that is post and in, and could not tell if there was a screen in front. We'll get a good view here. Well, was there a screen in front? No, there wasn't. Bobrovsky just doesn't know where that's going to go, because he does not hesitate to shoot that puck. So Artem Zub ties game 3 at 2. Claude Giroux and Alexander Barkov on the draw. Won by Giroux. A shot, Bobrovsky the save. Puts it behind. 10 seconds. Here's Matthew Tkachuk. And stolen by Dylan Cousins. And that is going to do it for the third. Oh, and here's a chance. And Cousins can't get a shot in time. We are headed to overtime here in game number 3, the first overtime of this series. And the shots after that third period, Ottawa with 15, 10 for Florida. Shots combined of 34 for Ottawa, 33 for Florida. Hits are 30 to 28 in favor of the Panthers. Time on attack, 9:24 for Florida, 7:09 for the Senators. Passing percentages, 78.2% for Ottawa, 77.2% for Florida. As that is just a 1% difference. Face-off wins 19-7 in favor of the Senators. And still no other penalties. Here we go for overtime. Who will take the series lead? All right, thank you, Olvi. And here we go. Barkov and Stutzla. Won by Ottawa. And this is your first ever Stanley Cup playoff overtime, so you got to play this smart if you're Ottawa. Here's Forsling and got caught up there. Here's a 2-on-1. Look at here. Patterson across, and Bobrovsky makes the stop off Stutzla. A big one there. Oh, what a move by Barkov. Going in front, and Ullmark is going to cover that. What a play by the captain of Florida. He almost set up a beautiful goal. And here's Ekblad. We'll get it down low. Barkov, Reinhart. Here's a shot deflected wide by the captain. And now here's Stutzla with it. Tim Stutzla. He'll come along the boards with it. We'll center that, and collected by Matthew Tkachuk. His brother after him. Barkov, Forsling. And that's out of the reach of Reinhart. Here comes Zub. He wants to go in. Here he is. Shoots. Stopped by Bobrovsky. And collected by Batherson now. To the point. Thomas Chabot firing. And Bobrovsky a save again. Ottawa now leads in the shots now. Verhaeghe and Hamonic. Sorry, Drew. And that goes off the side of the Panther goal. Here comes Beast on it. Beast. Oh, what a move. Getting it. One-timer scores! Nate Schmidt is your overtime hero for the Panthers in Game 3. And they lead the series 2-1. Oh, what a win for the Florida Panthers here, as Ottawa was making a couple comebacks, and the newest member of the Panthers, Nate Schmidt, is able to get that under the glove of Ullmark. But what an assist by Ovi the Beast on that original play! The little spinorama right around Nick Jensen, and bam, right, and that goes right under the glove. What a goal! Florida is now 2 wins away from the second round of these playoffs already. Artem Zub, there is the tying goal to force it to overtime. And Nate Schmidt, like we all said again, number 88 wins it for Florida in overtime. We'll see you in Game 4 coming soon. Alright, chat, that is going to do it for tonight's stream. Good way to start off the Game 3s, as we are now, oh man. As we are now on, gonna continue the Game 3s tomorrow. Hopefully we'll wake up early in the morning so I can start streaming. But anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow to continue the Game 3s. Thank you guys, and see you tomorrow.